Welcome to Trash Talk with Tiffany Pratt. Trash Talk is inspired by GarbageDay.com, which is powered by RBC Ventures. And let me tell you, today is exciting. I'm going to inspire you to create a planter out of packaging, straws, and string. This is perfect to do seedlings, to grow things in your home, put things on your porch, your patio, or on your balcony. So let's get our supplies together and get started. Here's what you're gonna need to make an outdoor planter. Paint and primer spray paint, colored cording, a straight edge, the wax boxes. I thought they were the perfect planters because they already have a spout to release moisture, and because they're waxed, they'll hold soil perfectly. Paint brushes, outdoor paint, and a little bit of patience. So when you deconstruct one of these boxes, the edges are the perfect place to hang string from. Once you've taken them apart and cleaned them out, I'm going to just literally cut a little rectangle, leaving a little bit of border. Before we take it outside to spray paint, just make sure that this pack is completely dry. You can do a singular planter, you can do a duo. Make it for whatever suits your space. Now's the time to poke holes in the bottom. I just take my straight edge blade and I literally just poke holes for moisture or water to get out. So you'll literally go through each side and you will poke your hole and you'll throw the crochet needle through the middle just to make sure your holes are intact before you start spray painting. And you really want to take your time to make sure you don't poke yourself. It's time to spray paint. So this is what your box will look like, completely sprayed out and completely white. I like the way the white looks because I think it's fresh, but you can use any color that you want. This is probably the most important step, which is to put the cording in through the holes. So I would recommend doing 4 of the exact lengths of cord, so that it sits on the same plane, meaning it's level. So when you're putting this together, think of using things that are waterproof or can get wet or are plastic. And this is a really exciting time because we get to paint, and I love painting. So once you've created a little tension on your pack, you hold your lengths together at the top and you just create a knot. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Perfect. I like to use outdoor paint because I know it will stand the test of time. So while we let this dry, it'll be kind of fun to think about the top of your planter. Going back to my old trusty plastic straw, I'm just gonna put a tiny bead of glue and cut it up. You can trim up the top so it looks a little bit more finished. Let's take the next step and let me show you how to finish it off. These wax box planters are absolutely perfect to build or grow your own herb garden. Once you've got half of it filled with soil, choose whatever herb gets you excited. Rip the bottom of the roots off so that I can actually squeeze it inside. Who knew this was going to be a planting show? I do have a pretty awesome green thumb. Get rid of all your soil that's around. Let's get real. I gotta take this dirt off my hands so I can do a really beautiful reveal. Okay friends, this concludes this episode of how to make your own hanging planter with little wax boxes that I've retrieved from the recycling bin. It's so beautiful to make stuff out of things you already have. Especially going into the summertime, this is such a fun DIY. I'd like to thank my friends at Garbage Day for allowing this inspired idea to come forth. I love that garbageday.com exists because it teaches us how to recycle and upcycle and do things a little bit greener. So let's continue to green up our homes by checking out that website. Seed away, plant away, herb away. We'll see you next time. Trash Talk signing out. Peace out, friends. Okay guys, trash talk. Bring it in. Bring it in. Do you know that every year 7 million tons of organic or recycling waste gets put in the garbage? There's so much stuff that you can take out of the trash. I mean, I personally think it's such a waste. Let's recycle what we need to, and let's make sure we put the organic waste where it belongs. Move on. Friends, I want you to reach for the jars. I really don't want you to recycle these babies because glass jars are incredible for gift giving, for organization and display. Save your jars. Hot tips, trash talk. I'm glad we had this talk.